wasn't until I started watching the African Diaspora News channel here on YouTube that I learned a lot more about South Africa. And eventually I even went along with my daughter and my good friend Donovan to visit South Africa, Johannesburg to be exact. And I learned so much about it, good things and some things that I did not like. But I also learned on this channel about a place called Arania that is an all-white town. And from what I understand, it's about 2,500, 3,000 people that live there. Now, they will not allow anybody else that is not white to go even work or live there. Now, they justify it by saying, oh, well, it's not because we're white. It's because we have the same cultural ideas and backgrounds, right? Now, of course, we know it's because they're white. But really more so, the point of contention is, how is it that white people can go to a black country on a black continent and set up shop and rope it off essentially and say, oh, well, if you don't think like us culturally, then you cannot live here. And so when I thought about it, I was like, yeah, you know, over here in the United States, we would never put up with it. And then when I thought about it more deeply, I was like, well, that's not necessarily the case. Now, some of y'all probably like, well, Demetri, what are you talking about? Well, of course, y'all know that in the black communities that we have, what's left of them right here in America, who do we allow to come and set up shop? Think about it for just a second. We allow the Asians, the Arabs, the Latinos, and anybody else that do not look like us. They come in and they set up chicken and rice houses, beauty supplies, and, you know, everything you can think of. Liquor stores, pawn shops, everything you can think of. And it's rare that is a black business in our own communities. And we allow that. So then I kind of had to correct my way of thinking. And I thought, well, I guess we're not that much different because we allow people that are adverse to us to set up shop in and around, whether it's your country or your community, and we complain about it, but what do we do about it? Now, I can't speak for people in South Africa because I'm black American, but we speak about it all the time. Why do we allow them to come and set up shop and take that big old bag of money that they make from us every day, part of the almost $2 trillion that we see in our community, they take that to their communities, and they better it and do everything they need to do, but they don't pour that back into the community. And oftentimes they are very racially aggressive toward the black people that they're getting that money from. We'll complain about it, but rarely do we shut them down and put them out of business. They should not be in our communities acting adversely to us and taking money out of it and not putting it back. A lot of times they don't even hire black people, just like in Arania. They won't hire black people to go in there and work or whatever the case is, like they do everywhere else in South Africa. But in our communities, when they set up shop, they don't hire black people, and they're unapologetic about it. Oh, we're not hiring. We're not hiring. But they hire their own people. But the other part about that is, though, with our businesses, we hire everybody else because we too busy trying to be inclusive and all that other nonsense. So, yeah, I would say for us over here, we got to think about who we allow to come set up shop in our communities, just like in South Africa. Y'all got to think about who y'all let, just set up shop. They shouldn't be able to do that in the all-black country. It's not that it's because we're white. It's culturally, we have the same ideas. No, it's because you're white. And you all are taken out of the playbook of apartheid. In fact, Arania was set up by the son-in-law of the architect of apartheid. So y'all can try to wash that clean as much as you want to say it's not because we're white, it's because of our cultures. But then why are y'all flying the apartheid flag in Arania? They even want to move away from the currency and make their own currency. The aura is what they want to call it. They completely want to be done with it, and they're also talking about expanding. So why are they allowed to do that? Why don't they go back to where they're from and expand over there? I'm just asking. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful commentary, please subscribe to this channel and my channel,